Good day to friends and family, and everybody that watches my YouTube channel. This is Sunday, the 7th of December. I'm sitting in a truck stop doing my 34-hour reset, and I have time to do a update on my experiences in 2025. My third year in the United States driving OTR for a company, which I really enjoy doing. And this is a couple of thank yous that I want to hand out. First of all, I want to thank the United States for hosting me and allowing me to have this privilege to work in the United States under my visa conditions. It's really appreciated. I'm pretty much sure that I have contributed in some way or other to the United States and the people, and thankfully no incidents occurred this year, and I think I was rather trying to be safe than sorry at the end. But thank you to the United States. Thank you to all my viewers, because without the viewers I don't have this channel. And while I go back home, I will for sure update everybody on YouTube when I get home on the 24th of December of what my status is back home in South Africa. And then third of all, I would love to say thank you to the people that know me, friends, family, wonderful people I've met in the United States that supported me, were there for me when I needed somebody to talk to. I really appreciate you guys. It's been a tough 2025 for me. As I said, my third year in the United States. It doesn't get easier to be away from family and friends for 11 months at a time. It takes its toll, and I basically live and work out of my truck for the 11 months I'm here, and the cooking and cleaning and all of those sort of things. So yeah, it's been tough. Just thinking back on where I started in 2025, leaving South Africa, had to greet my family on the airport at the end of January. This year, it was a tough decision to make. It was heartbroken to leave them staring at me at the airport. Lots of emotions. Landing in Atlanta, going through customs, getting my passport checked out, getting to my employer, which I was very grateful of them having me this year and hosting me and giving me the opportunity to make some money. And then I had to go through a medical test before I could start work, to the DMV, get my license renewed. And then my journey started throughout the United States. I think the last time I checked, I did 252 major cities in the United States. I have seen all the states. I've been all over. I've had all sorts of weather conditions, from when I arrived in the cold winter season right through summer, where I had 121 Fahrenheit. I'm sitting currently in Montana, and at some places when I got here on Saturday it was 19 Fahrenheit, which was cold for me. I'm not used to this temperatures. And overall, my whole experience through our 2025 was just a roller coaster of emotions. Being alone, just me in the truck and the open road, doing some days or some weeks 3,400 miles in a go. Now, for the other truck drivers out here in America, you guys know it's a 4 or 5 day trip. East Coast, West Coast, California, up to Seattle, Washington, back to Brooklyn, New York, right down to Florida. So it's quite tough doing those distances. I enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of places, and I will for sure do it over again. There's a couple of places I still want to stop at and basically see what's going on in the area. I bet there's still a lot of places in the United States, although I've been through all the states, have some wonderful opportunities to explore. Certainly this time of the year in December, the snow is quite interesting, and how the downpours and the road surface and the temperatures change dramatically when that happens. And it's certainly given me another perspective into the temperature situation in the United States. For example, in the summer, I stood for an entire weekend in Laredo, Texas, and it was literally 121 Fahrenheit. I almost died in the truck. If it wasn't for the APU unit, the auxiliary power unit in the vehicle with the air conditioning running, I'm not too sure how I would have made it. But nevertheless, it was fun, it was great. I also want to thank Loves and the Loves group for allowing me to do my laundry every weekend, for feeding my tummy, for making sure that my truck is fueled, and that I'm well looked after. Anything I needed, I could always find by Loves. It wasn't at the cheapest price sometimes, but thank you, Loves. You look after me, kept me clean with your showers. You made me do my laundry in your laundry facilities. You give me a place to sleep over the weekends while I reset, and you made sure my tummy had plenty of food in it. And I think your point system just works absolutely great for an over-the-road driver. Then for me, winding down in the last 2 weeks leading up to my flight, I've got 2 weeks still left of driving flat out, and then not this weekend, which is the 7th. The following weekend I'm still out on the road, and then the next weekend I need to be back at Indiana to start getting all my things together, because I'm flying out on Wednesday. And a lot of emotions at the moment going through my mind. The reality is only starting to kick in now that, hey, you're going home. You're going to spend some time with your family at home, because I've been speaking to my family every day on doing face video calls, but it's not the same. You don't have the senses of smell, touch, and those type of things. You just see them on the camera, and then so a lot of emotions going through my mind at the moment, trying to get my mindset ready and preparing myself for going home. And then there's the time zone difference once I get home that I need to adjust to, because depending on where I am in the United States, the farther west you are, then you get like 9 hours behind South Africa, and the more east you go, then you start getting like 6 hours behind South Africa. So it was not just driving and working through the year and trying to talk to the family. The time zones also played a significant role in talking to the people back home, which also makes it very, very difficult to communicate with them. And you know, the most frustrating thing for me was, for the last 3 years, that whenever there's a problem at home, like this year, the situation where my geyser or my furnace backed up, I can't help the wife trying to resolve the issue. I can't make a phone call from here and try and help her sort out the problem. She has to do everything, and that was quite frustrating for me. Also, the time difference played a big role, and so yeah, I just miss everybody back home, and I can't wait to get home. That 15-hour non-stop flight from Atlanta to Johannesburg is my worst nightmare. At least it's a direct flight, and it's not going, for example, from Atlanta via a country like England or France, like in the previous years, where you had a extra 9-hour flight in between. It's direct straight to Johannesburg, and I'm going to be sitting on the edge of my seat all the way for that 15 hours. I can't wait to see my family's faces when I land. So thank you everybody. I really appreciate everybody's input this year. For sure, when I get back home, I will keep you guys in the loop. I'll still post some videos. While I'm traveling back from Fort Wayne to Atlanta and from Atlanta to Johannesburg, I will for sure record some videos, and while I'm home I'll post them and I'll keep you guys up to date. And for the guys that are seeing this video for the first time, if you like what you see and you want to stay in touch, please like and subscribe, and then leave a comment or two down in the box. And hopefully, especially the American people, would understand after they see this video of what emotions people go through with leaving their families behind for so long and doing what we're doing, and respect that there are people from other countries in the United States that appreciate what everybody does. We do it legally, and that we're here to add value to your system. May God bless the United States and its people and keep everybody safe. A Merry Christmas to all, and a Happy New Year, and hope all your dreams come true in 2026. May the miles be with you for my fellow truckers.